Welcome back. Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170. The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty. Joined, as always, by Jason Hall with Team Home Loans. Also, Travis Sailing with Team Home Loans in the house today. And Mike with MV Pools. First timer in the studio, losing his radio virginity.
Yeah.
You look scared, my friend.
Do I?
You look scared.
I didn't think so.
They made me put my seat down further, so I feel smaller now.
That's it.
Well, in the picture, you'll probably look smaller, too, because I'm 6 foot and I'm always the smallest guy in the picture. But it doesn't look like today will be that picture.
I don't like this.
Jason's got a height complex, in case you haven't noticed.
Have you seen my
We've
photos?
noticed at the office.
He tries to make up in height. Now he's going for circumference.
Okay.
You have not seen our team pictures. And when I saw this thing, it was on a magazine last Friday that just rolled out. Literally, I look like 6'9", because I have all the girls that are like 5 foot next to me.
It's an optical illusion.
It is like, me and Travis looking again last night. We're like, oh my gosh, Jason. So now I have a man crush, as my wife said, on myself because I'm 6'9". Shock, right?
I didn't see that
Now
coming.
you have that? You sure that just started?
Well, for the height.
Well, he's had one on my fantasy football team all year, so.
And then, hey, Travis's brother came and took a picture for Travis. He looked really good, too. So we were looking, you're going to see some new stuff coming out from Team Home Loans. We did some great stuff. Thanks to your man, Mr. Kochi here in studio, handles all the pictures
Well done,
and video
Brian. Well done.
for the Whissel team. And he came out and took care of Team Home Loans and did an unbelievable job, Kyle. You hired the best guy in San Diego. If you want any video, any photography done, he shoots weddings. He does personal portraits. He does all your open houses, does all your listings.
Radio shows.
Brian Kochi is the man. And I know I'm probably busting his name up, but I love it. There you go, man.
We love having you, Brian. You can yell it so they can hear you.
Thank you.
There you go. Love it. So before the break, Jason, we opened up a can of worms here talking about HELOCs. And so us being in the industry, HELOC is a term that we use and just kind of throw it out there like it's no big deal. And we expect everybody to understand what a HELOC is. So explain to someone, if they're listening to the show right now and they hear HELOC and say, well, what in the world are these guys talking about? Break it down.
Yeah, so you could understand HELOC, HELOC, is home equity line of credit. And it's what we advise to many of our homeowners, that they have an emergency line of credit on your primary residence. In addition, for people like Mike and people for Kyle who have additional properties, it's very wise to get lines of credit or home equity lines of credit on those additional properties just in case. Really what that is a second mortgage. Now, I've had people, I go, do you have a second? They go, no, I don't have a second. And then I look at their credit report, I go, what's this? They go, oh, that's a line of credit on my house. I go, well, line of credit on your house is a second mortgage. Your first mortgage, which is typically your 30-year fixed mortgage, would be first position. Any additional liens or lines of credit or second mortgages would be considered seconds. So it's a great way for investors like you and Mike to be able to pick up properties in cash, fast deals on the court steps. If you guys wanted to put $1 million together, you probably have lines of credit totaling probably close to $1 million. So you guys could draw on today and purchase a home tomorrow morning. So that's what a line of credit is, and it's a great tool if you know how to utilize it, be prepared for it, and get it when you don't need it. Because the moment you need it, it's going to take, like you're talking about, it might take 30 days to 90 days, and maybe your income's gone down, your credit's changed.
Yeah.
Get it when you don't need it. I've always told every client, get the line. I don't need it. That's why you need it. Because there's going to be a day that you're going to need it. And when you need it and don't have it, you're going to be disappointed.
I love it. So why would somebody want to take a HELOC or home equity line of credit out on their house? What are some of the reasons somebody does that?
Well, there's different reasons, but I've seen people do it for home improvements, debt consolidation, purchasing investment property, putting the kids through college, being 45 and wanting a brand new truck or a brand new boat, and they, going through that midlife crisis like me, and they want to go do that. I've seen people do that. Don't always advise that, but that does happen. Save that
clip, Brian.
Yeah, save that clip.
Admission right there.
Admission.
Mark
so
that tape.
those are reasons why somebody would like to have that line of credit, but sometimes just in case. It's truly, for me, an emergency line for all my clients and investors. Have it. So just in case. Yeah. So maybe it's only 30 grand on this one, it's 60 grand on this one, it's 80 grand on this one. Usually they do 70 to 90% of the home. So let's say the home's worth 500 grand. Let's say it's 80%. They'll lend up to 400 grand. If you have a $350,000 first, they just take 350 minus 400. And they go, hey, you have $50,000 lendable equity, assuming an 80% loan to value, and we get that done. Again, you're listening to Whissel Wednesday. I'm whistling up. Whissel Wednesdays, AM 1170, The Answer, KCBQ Studios with Kyle Whissel.
So again, you're hearing Jason Hall talk, and he's just dropping number after number after number. Obviously, this is one of those things you really want to sit down with an expert like Jason, like Travis, so they can go over whether or not a home equity line of credit is a good option for you. If you want to connect with these guys, shoot us a text or give us a call, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. And Robert Kiyosaki, you guys are familiar, wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah,
my favorite book.
He's talking about how stupid it is to save money right now.
Really?
The reason
Mark
it's
Cuban said the same
stupid
thing.
to save money right now
Cash, you're
is
not getting any interest
if
on
you
it.
put money in the bank
You're
and
almost getting
save
negative,
money,
right?
what are you getting?
Negative.
Under a
Point-
percent?
0.1.
And inflation's like 2.
Right.
So
You're getting
losing
less than
money.
inflation. So you're actually losing money by saving money, which is crazy. Conversely, you can go and borrow money, maybe a home equity line of credit on your house, and you can go and borrow money at 3 to 5%, and you can go and borrow that money. So why stash money in the bank and earn virtually nothing? And if you factor in inflation, you're actually losing money by letting that sit in the bank. Why not go and borrow some money at ridiculously low interest rates and go and buy more property or go and pay down that debt? I mean, it's crazy. If you've got credit card debt that you're paying 25% on, or student loans, one of the guys in the office has some student loans and the interest rate's exploding on those.
Right.
Take some money that you can borrow
And
at
they're not even tax deductible once you start making over 6 figures.
Right. So take some of that money, that you're borrowing at 3 to 5% and pay down that 20% interest credit card or student loan or whatever that is. Just shift that money around. Like, there's such an amazing opportunity right now with the interest rates that we have out there, whether you're looking to buy a home and lock in a great rate, or you want to pay some debt off and you can pull money out of that house and knock down 20% interest rates and replace them with 3 to 5% interest
the
rates.
rich are doing this. They're not saving that money. They're utilizing that money right now, putting it to work for them, right? And that's why the rich get richer.
Yeah.
And the sheep keep being sheep, and they keep complaining why they don't get ahead. And they're not taking advice from guys like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the Dallas Maverick owner. What's his name? You guys
Mark
just
Cuban.
talking. Mark
The HELOC
Cuban.
is great. I mean, I use it this way. I can use all the cash I have on hand freely, knowing that I have that
emergency
HELOC
line of
in
credit.
the back.
Safety net,
I don't
yeah.
have to worry about it, because if there's an issue, I got $100,000 or something sitting there waiting to kick in, and you might as well use it. And it doesn't cost anything. I did it through my bank, so the yearly fee is waived because I have all my accounts there. So there's no downfall. It just sits there
Yeah, so all the big banks
until
are
you
doing
use it. And if you use it for 3 days, you put it back. You just pay the interest for 3 days.
Right.
It's a no-brainer. But I didn't know about it. So till a year ago, do start it right away. It takes a long time. It is frustrating, but it's just something you got to go through.
Well,
and start it
unfortunately,
right away.
Mike, you and Kyle have both been, what's the word, Travis? Because we've been taking care of these guys, handling their mortgages, they've been spoiled. And they're like, well, God, Jason and Travis take care of everything. And then when you go to a bank to get a line of credit, because that's where pretty much you have to go, and I would say contact me, and I know you did. I tried to get you with a few of the guys that I know that hopefully will spoil you. But the bankers, they work 8 to 5. They get paid maybe $50 to do your loan. They're not getting paid $4,000 like Travis tried to do your loan. So they unfortunately don't have the same incentive to help you get it done.
Correct.
Right? And you really can tell that. It's like going to the DMV, right? Does the guy
They're
really
nicer
want to
than the
hurry up
DMV.
to get
It
you
just
in there?
moves slow like the DMV.
So that's some of the differences between your banker and a true mortgage banker professional like Travis and I over at Team Home Loans, branch of Synergy One Lending.
I love it. If you want to connect with these guys, again, shoot us a text. Give us a call, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. So, Jason, I know you're eager to get the latest update on Trump in. So we're going to just sit back and let you rant for about the next 3 minutes. Go for it.
All right. So my daughter was telling me yesterday, like, everybody on Facebook has heard about this Trump thing. And I'm like, well, you can't always believe the media, what they're putting out. And I haven't read everything. I didn't hear his exact comments. But Trump basically said, hey, I think we should put like a ban on Muslims coming into the United States. Now, the media ran with that going, hey, Trump wants to get rid of all of the Muslims in the United States. They all have to leave. They have to flee. He's like Hitler. This is on Facebook. He is like Hitler. Stuff's going on. You know why? Because the left-wing media is scared to death of Trump. Even a lot of the conservatives are scared to death. And there was a recent what is I can't, man, my mind's blank right now. But they recently did a what's the stuff information? I'm looking at Travis. You're not like my wife. My wife can read my mind. Travis, come on.
I'm not like your wife.
You're not like my wife.
Thank
In
God.
many ways.
All right. But here's what they
It is
did.
the same.
Here's what they did. They literally said conservatives who are voting for Trump, if he left the Republican Party,
Oh, yeah.
would you still vote? 2/3 of them
68%.
said they would. They would leave the party with this guy. So that's what's scary from somebody like myself, who's a Christian conservative, very open about that.
That would split the Republican vote.
And that's
ensure
how we got
Hillary
Clinton. That's how we got
2016.
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton got in thanks to a guy named Ross Perot. Most of you guys don't even realize who Ross Perot
I know who Ross
is.
is.
You know, you probably read him in going to school, right? I voted during that election, and when Ross split that vote, that allowed Bill Clinton to get elected with less than 50%. He got like 43% of the vote. He gets elected, and now his wife, who a lot of people thought ran that office from 92 to 2000, is now possibly going to get in if Trump does that. So that's the scary thing. But don't believe the media out there when they tell you he wants everybody out, right? He doesn't want everybody out. He just
Actually,
wants
he
us.
does want to expel all of the illegal immigrants.
Well,
So he does want those people out.
He's-
11 million people. Tell me how he's going to do that.
Okay, he's not going to get him out. We're getting ready to go to break. We'll follow up on this, Travis, because Travis, my buddy, is on the other side of the aisle than Mr. Hall. We work together. We respect one another. And that's what's great about having friends on the left and on the right. And as we're in studio, I'm looking at him. He's on my right and I'm on the left. I don't know how that worked, but I guess from Kyle's vision, which is the host, you're on the left there, Travis, and I'm on the right. So we're going to come back after this break. Whissel Wednesdays. We'll talk a little bit more politics and Trump. Love it. Punch, punch, punch.